Hi, and welcome to the How to Play Darkest Dungeon video series, courtesy of GameWisdom.com. Hi, this is Josh Bycer from GameWisdom.com with another episode of my Darkest Dungeon How to Play series. Last time we spent some time in the Warrens and had a very successful run dealing with the disease and beast creatures there. For today's play, we're going to go to the Cove. Now, one thing to keep in mind as we're doing this, the order that I'm going to these four areas is not some uber strategy. I'm pretty much doing this just to show off each area. But again, typically for new players, you want to focus on building the guild and the blacksmith up. We have a fairly full list of people here, although I still really want to get my hands on a man-at-arms, a grave robber, and a hellion to show them off. The antiquarian, I would probably not show her off. Maybe take her for the sake of just showing her in a battle, but for my kind of strategy, I don't typically use her. Now, the sanitarium right now has Kuman here. Get rid of this Misses the Spot. If I wanted to, I would also put him in and get rid of Lazy Eye. Now, we've upgraded a few skills already. And let's see what we're going to do in the Cove. So, our party... the Hailmaster probably isn't the best pick for this. The enemies here are more the eldritch variety. So, Plague Doctor is definitely the MVP here. The Occultist works really well, but we don't have one. And if I try to take the Abomination, they will refuse. He just spoke up at the wrong time there, but he's fine with the Abomination. And I think we will take the Leper. So what I want to do now, get some upgrades going. The Vestal, not as big of a deal, but definitely the Bounty Hunter and Leper, our main damage dealers, should always get get weapons. Armor will be for everybody. Now let's see what we got in terms of skills. Because the Leper has the lowest accuracy, raising his attack skills for that act bonus is very, very useful. Now let's see. Intimidate could be useful. I don't remember if it caused a damage debuff on the enemy. They did change things around following my last How to Play series. I'm not going to use Revenge. Purge can be useful. Hue and Chop. I think we'll take Intimidate. And as you can see, as we raise it up in value, it will not only have a greater chance of going off, but it will do more of an impact. And remember, all buffs, debuffs, and damage over time skills can be essentially stacked 3 times. So what this means is, right now we could hit those first 3 times and have them do 60% less damage and have 15 points of less accuracy. So I'm going to definitely bump this up and do that. As you can see, we are starting to dip into our money. It's always good to have at least 10,000 gold. So I'm not going to do any more here. For this, this should work. Finish him will be very useful. Hook and Slice is one of the most effective bleeds in the game. But bleed is not going to work in this next area. As for her, we won't see a damage upgrade until at least level 2, so it doesn't make sense to do that here. I think we're set. Yep, this looks good. Okay. The Cove has several means, as we talk about, of removing negative quirks from your party. Which is why we'll take like a few of these, of course, shovels. I think there's one event that needs holy water, so I'll take that. But probably going to take extra bandages because, again, this place is heavy on bleed damage. It's essentially the reverse of the Warrens, which was heavy on blight and disease. But let's go in. Now, for those of you watching this on YouTube, like I said, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them below. But I will tell you this. One thing you are not going to see in this how-to video series is going to be the final dungeon, aka the darkest dungeon. That is going to be late game stuff, and I'm going to let you basically explore that for yourself.
Caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
Pelagic, I love that word. Now, that was one hell of a good scout. The enemies here in the Cove are definitely some of the more dangerous variety. This was the last area added during the early access before the darkest dungeon. Alright. This guy has a chance of stunning. Like that. This guy is the biggest threat. He can not only do stress damage, but he can buff the other party members, making them do more damage. Oh, you son of a... This could cause bleed. I really want to shut him down. The leper can go, we have a good chance at killing. You know what? They have a high dodge to begin with, so let's get this blade going. Oh, goodness. They are dodging up a storm. Now, this one is dead. He will not survive the next round. Like I said, heavy on bleed. Good heal.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
He will die next turn. Very good miss. This may cause a second bleed. Yep. And we have to cure that. Leper's self-heal is pretty nice. Finally. No idea why he was missing so much. And again, because he's going to die from blight, so try and top everyone off. But
great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
For this one, I'm definitely going to try and keep the light up. These enemies can get some very nasty hits on you, and they're fast. Oh boy. This is the group you hate to see. These guys all do a lot of damage, and if they crit, very easy to end up with your party dying. The only good thing is that they don't have a lot of health. But if they get buffed by that guy from before, you're going to be in deep trouble. And the worst thing, they can attack from any position, so pushing them back is not going to work. Instead, I really want to take these two out of the first round. Good. And we are going to focus on these two. The Leper's Hue should be able to finish. If he can take them both out in a single hit, this will be very good for us. Nice.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
There's a good chance they will go first in the next round. Oh, fortunately, we'll at least be able to get the blade in. Ugh. Now, here is the big issue. Obviously, with the Leper, he can only attack the first two rows, so the only thing I can really do, push these guys up. The chance that we're going to stun, it's actually pretty good. We have 125 versus his 50, so 75%, if I did the math right in my head, of a chance to stun a second time. Oh. Oof, I'm waiting for a crit to go off. I can feel it. Good critical heal. This should do 8 blight, so it will kill.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
And the Leper dodges. Again, that is a strange sight in this game. And we are in a good position here.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Keys will always go in the heirloom chest.
Packs
Very
laden
good.
with loot are
All
often
these
low on
deeds
supplies.
are going to help us out quite nicely. We have a trap. 60, 90... Yep, it's going to be you. Your chance at disarming will go up when characters level. Now hopefully we can see some curios, which is kind of why I'm trying to take the long way around. We know we have a guarantee one fight. I could walk all the way around, but again, to show things off, I want to hit as many fights as we can. Let's do one more. Alright. These guys are very nasty. When they're about to die, they will explode, doing massive damage to the entire group. So you pretty much want to focus one down as quickly as possible. If we can stun him, so much the better. Because these guys are so hard to hit thanks to their dodge down there. Let's see if we can get some blight stacked. Good. Alright. Not that bad. We may be able to focus one. The reason why I didn't want to hew is I didn't want this guy to do his attack. Ugh.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Shield stun.
all.
Nice crit.
Desolated.
Snort. And we're getting some really
Seize
good
this
resources.
momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Another scout. Alright, so we have guaranteed 3 more fights. Let's see, what's her chance? 60, 70... Yeah, it'll just have to be him. Oh, more. Doesn't the game know I'm trying to show things off? I could could have backed up, but remember it will cause stress. And sometimes it may spawn enemies if you back up too much in a single dungeon. Okay. If we're lucky, this is the last one. If not, we may have even more. Oh, 2 hunger events so close. That is just bad luck there, unfortunately.
Another mariner?
Oh good, we have an event.
Another misfortune.
I believe this is the one... I'm trying to remember. I think this one either buffs or reduces stress? One or the other. Let me see. Okay, so it just heals. Another fight. Oh, and here are our friends, the bandits. Bandits have a chance of showing up in any of the areas, with exception to the darkest dungeon. Could try and stun. He's going to be focusing on this guy no matter what we do. Oh. Could do a pull. Nice. He can use his AoE attack from the first position, and this guy's going to be weakened back here. Very nice. Oh, double miss. The one thing you don't want to see with the leper. Good. Rush shot. Pushes him back. Because this guy has protection, we want to get Blight going. Oh! Uh-oh. That is the attack I was afraid of. Also causes a chance of... No, it won't cause bleed, but it will weaken them. Bleed. This does more damage to humans, which this guy certainly is. Good. Alright. And a krill heal on that too. Wow. I think I'm just going to let him heal himself here. Now we do have to take him out because remember, we take too long, reinforcements can show up, or our party will get stress hit. We can at least top these guys off. He has one more turn. And hopefully we can get this Blight going. Did it cause bleed? No. Wow. 20% chance, and he is resisting like a pro. Alright, but this turn I think we will push him up. Finally. Damn. Alright, that will guarantee the kill, which means I can get another heal. Goodbye.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, what do we need? I'm gonna get rid of the jade and take that.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Very good, but the Pelagic Shaman, again, we have two very big threats back here. with this party, I think I want to try for the stun. Good.
Eradicated.
Very good. And when you crit kill, it will destroy the corpse. Again, I really want to take these guys out before they have a chance to attack, or this guy will buff them. Perfect. This also puts him in blight killing range for next turn. Ugh, double stress. Well, that guy's ran. As long as we get a blight on him, he will die. Now this guy's going to be hard to hit, especially with the leper.
Obliterated.
Thank you. Prove me wrong once again. And I just hooked him for the kill. New trinket.
Triumphant pride.
And the emerald, of
precipitates
course,
a
is
dizzying
very
fall.
nice. What do we... This is, of course, the problem. More stuff than what we need. I think we'll drop that. I can't equip this because it's only abomination specific. Definitely want my 500. We're at that point in the game where we really need everything here. I think I'm gonna just do that. Get ourselves resist, and let's go. Now this will either be the last battle or we'll have one more. Of course. I could use the holy water here. I believe this removes a quirk, but if we use it without it, there's a chance bad stuff can happen. Oh, come on. Oh no. Kill him. Again, extreme damage. So at this point, yeah, let's at least try and knock them out for turn 2. Okay, now we'll probably have to shuffle these corpses. Maybe not. Wow. There's a get over here line that I think we need to say.
Annihilated.
Not bad. Just in case there is another fight after this, let's try to get our half health. If this does... off by 1. My dreaded nemesis. He's already dead at this point, so there's no need to worry there. Just top everyone off. And he'll die this turn. Again, not exactly the most health. There we go.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
This would be very useful for the Warrens and the Weld. Oh, let me see. We can do a scout. Good news is there's no more battle. I also know there's no need for shovels, so I will take this. Dungeon's over, but we're not done yet. If I kept my holy water, I could have used it here. We haven't ran to the one enemy I wanted to show off yet. And again, for the sake of seeing everything, we'll do this last one. Ugh. This is going to be a painful one. You can push these guys back, it won't be too bad. And I just realized I did not do Intimidate, which probably would have been very useful here. Because of their high protection, or some protection, I think I want to just try and focus one down. 12 is exactly what we needed. I can stun you. Perfect. And let's push him back. Even though he resisted the stun, that's fine. He's out of his major damage range. No crits. Perfect. Very annoying guys, aren't they? And again, we know that this is the last fight here, so I'm just going to go all out. Yep, they are guaranteed to die.
A death by inches.
Okay, and because this is the last one, I know there's nothing else here in this dungeon. We can drop this, that, and that. Alright, let's go.
At last, wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
Alright, not bad. More importantly, we got a lot of deeds. She's now level 2. Neither of those are really all that impressive. Probably want to get rid of that. That gives him a chance of automatically interacting with any curios that involve food or eating or stuff like that.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
Alright, so we had a town event. This was the update that I was adding after the release. So there's a chance for these special events to happen. Never know when they'll show up. But we got one. She's cured. Alright, so the first thing that I want to do is I really want to lock this in. I'm not really using the bus for anything else right now. They do work for the Abbey, but I don't tend to use that all that much, at least at the start. And getting this reduced will help us out a lot in terms of refining and making our characters as best as they can be. So we'll do that.
Methodologies and apparatus. And calm
See
even
you
the
later.
most tormented soul.
The Nomad Wagon and the Survivals have not been unlocked yet. We should have enough deeds, yes, for armor smithing, rank 2.
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
So as you can see, this will raise his dodge base and health, which obviously is very important. Dodge is extremely important for classes that rely on it, such as the Jester, the Highwayman, the Grave Robber, and the Houndmaster. For classes like the Crusader or the Leper, it's good, but it's not going to be life or death for them. But even just getting more health is fantastic. We also want to keep boosting this up as well. Stress-wise, we could be better, but we're doing alright. Alright. No. If you ever see a leper who has plus accuracy or protection, you definitely want to get one of those. Not bad. Kleptomania, though, we will have to certainly get rid of that. And him, not bad. But no one that I'm really dying to get. I think just to show her off, we will take the antiquarian again for the purpose of this how-to.
Will not go, and sees what others will not see.
Okay. This is really good for the leper for pure damage. Good for the Hellion. Good. Not bad. But those deeds are really going to be nice. We still have not gotten the Occultist, and that's who I really want. Let's see. Could this party go on one more? Maybe. It could work. We won't be doing this today, though, obviously. These two I'm not too concerned with. Maybe just some more health. Again, if need be, I can sell the trinkets I don't want. Alright. For next time, the question is, do we want to go on a medium one and maybe get a lot more deeds? Or go up to the ruins and maybe take the antiquarian and show her off? -5 accuracy, fortifying vapors. We shall see. And hopefully these two will become unlocked sooner than later. Again, the busts are mainly going to be used up here. Good. Alright. Well, we're going to wrap it up here. Like I said, we're going to keep going till probably the first big boss fight, which is going to be the Necromancer. And because she's at level 2 now, this is as high as you can go in order to take on the apprentice level quests. So we don't want to use her too much. Once she hits 3, we will get some medium level quests or veteran, and that will make things even harder. As you go up in difficulty, new enemies will show up, and the enemies will all be boosted in terms of their abilities, especially in the dodge department. It becomes a lot harder to hit higher level enemies, which is why you need to upgrade your attack skills to compensate. But that will do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to, of course, like and subscribe to the channel. If you have a friend who needs help with the Darkest Dungeon, be sure to let them know. And otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow with our next play. Once again, I'm Josh Bycer from GameWisdom.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all then. Take care. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, of course, share your friends. It always helps out. Check out game-wisdom.com, where I examine the art and science of games. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter under GW Bycer for the latest updates of new content. And be sure to check out our Patreon campaign. You can find us on Patreon under Game Wisdom if you would like to donate and help contribute to keeping Game Wisdom going. Your donations can not only give us the monthly funding we need to keep supporting ourselves, but if we can hit some goals, it will mean more great content for you, and there are some nifty little rewards there as well. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to tune into the next one real soon.